peace and love. Let's get into it. Up next, we are getting into the world of Sabaton. Now, this is a new release. It's called Yamato. Let's check it out. I've heard a couple of songs from these guys before and it was pretty damn amazing, so let's see. Wow. They are a very, very interesting band, aren't they? I mean, the use of layering up the high choral with the metal guitar there, the distortion, it gives this you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Red Alert. I just kind of interrupted my thought then. I was about to say something and then boom, the image of Red Alert just popped up in my face. Yeah, really, really got that feel. And the militant sound of it. It's epic, it's huge. It reminds me slightly of Rammstein. But yeah, they have this whole imagery as their band, their music videos, their sound. All about war, isn't it? And I'm still sort of learning, getting to the bottom of kind of like what exactly their message is. When it comes to the military and when it comes to the stories they're telling, because I'm so new to the band, I'm intrigued by it, you know. Are they sort of like telling battle stories, or just kind of like it's very, very powerful. Katrine says Tommy J wrote this song together with Per Sundstrom bass. It is also Tommy that plays the guitar and the guitar solo on the track. You can really hear that come through. It definitely has Tommy's stylistic stamp on it. Katrine says they are telling the stories of everything in war history. Wow, so almost like as a band they're an encyclopedia of war. Sunshine says, am I seeing the visuals correctly? Did they make a modern warship have an ancient Viking ship type look? I think these are pretty standard, what are they called? You know, the massive ships where you can take off from on planes and that. There we go, there's my knowledge. Have some of that.
Fate
is like musical Call of Duty, isn't it? So epic, such a huge sound. As Katrine says, their music videos are very cinematic. Yeah, they're like movies. It's amazing. They have their own history channel. Really? Aircraft carriers. Thank you, Ninja. Bloody hell. So Katrine says they're telling the stories of everything in war history. They have their own history channel. This video is created together by World of Warships. Yamato were the biggest warships ever built. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? Really, really something. I'm very like intrigued by this band. And I love the way that they've achieved their sound, and I feel it's inspired by soundtrack, particularly soundtracks like Red Alert, you know, Command and Conquer, Call of Duty, Battlefront. You know, it has that aspect where with those games with soundtrack music, it kind of started out orchestral, but then they started bringing in these metal textures into it, these chugging guitars and these little double pedal bit parts and stuff like that. And it's kind of happening in reverse here, where we have a metal sound where the choral and orchestral aspects are sort of creeping into that, and they're sort of meeting in the middle sonically, and then being made into these amazing songs. Very, very, very cool, like, thing they've got going on here. Amazing.
Broken my crimson tide. Lonely guns have gone cold, still the name remains. No more pain. No more pain to rise again. Rise and rule, the waves of thunder now. A fear to rip the tide. Guns and guns resist the darkness down below. Religions lie. Rise and rule, the waves of thunder now. A fear to rip the tide. Guns and guns resist the darkness down below. Religions lie.
Wow. Amazing. What an interesting project. What an amazing and epic project. What they're achieving here is really, really unique. Really, really big sound. Katrine says, Sunshine says, very cool, whatever it is. Katrine says they travel with 10 buses and 12 trucks and employ 120 people on tour in Europe. It's enormous. And that's generally as big as it gets, right? Ninja says a battleship would have more anti-aircraft guns and no flight deck. Also kind of a broad term for sure. Krieger says Brock Lesnar is going really hard in this video. Certainly. Good old Brock. Katrine says many hope that Tommy will perform with them tomorrow and on Wednesday. That would be amazing. They started in 1999, did they? Wow. I mean, it must have been going a long time to build up such a huge fan base, to build up such a huge unique sound and such a huge vision, and to achieve these music videos like this. Yeah, they've put in a lot of passion and dedication into this, to being this band, and they've fully realized themselves, haven't they? It's amazing to sort of for me to kind of enter in on so far into their career and be like, right, who are these guys? Whoa, you know, I've seen one of their live performances and it's amazing. So yeah, very, very interesting. That was Sabaton, Yamato.